Well, it's Women's History Month, so I decided to make a video for women to offer suggestions about ways you can start to feel and sound more powerful and more fully engaged when you speak. We respond to the way a voice makes us feel, and we're not even always conscious of what it is a voice is doing or why it makes us feel that way. But whether it's due to cultural influences or gender roles or other reasons, many of us tend to hold back a part of our full voices when we speak, diminishing the impact that we could be making. We may not even be aware that we're doing it. I'll show you what I mean. There are three things that you need to have within your body in order for your voice to be heard and your message to resonate. And those are space, relaxation, and breath. So space. Sound waves need space in order to reverberate. So if you're making any of the major resonating chambers within your body smaller, you're going to produce and send out less sound. If I make the space in my mouth small, there'll be less space for sound to vibrate. If I make my throat smaller, there'll be less space for my voice to resonate. Likewise, if I kind of close in on myself and make myself smaller, there won't be the space in my chest for the sound to vibrate, and my voice will be diminished. The impact I make will be less. The second thing you need is there has to be an absence of tension or holding back, and energy needs to be placed in a balanced way. If I'm channeling my vocal energy mainly to my face when I speak, I'm going to end up kind of with a squeezed sound. My voice might sound pushed or nasal. If I'm focusing my energy mainly in my throat, I'm going to create a weaker sound. And when I try to make myself heard, it's going to sound like I'm pushing. If I tense up different parts of my body, especially my torso, I'll create less of a robust sound. I've got to figure out where I'm tensing and how my energy is being channeled. The third thing you need for a clear, comfortable, credible voice is a real connection to your breath. You've heard this before. But if you think of speech as coming from your mouth or your throat, you're probably not taking full inhalations, and you're going to end up speaking on less breath, and you're probably going to end up speaking faster too. You want to think of sound as coming from your gut. You breathe down into your gut, which is where you feel the connection to your message. Breath is the power for your speech. The more you use, the more grounded, calm, and powerful you'll feel and sound. So, if you think you may be holding on to habits that are weakening or taking away from your vocal presence, do something about it. It can be a game changer in the way people respond to you and in the way you feel about yourself every time you speak. And you'll communicate more fully, comfortably, and more credibly. If you're interested in exploring your voice or learning more about the role that voice and speech play in your work and in your overall well-being, drop me a note. We'll talk.